signs. I hope that you all had a great January. I did see in past weekly reads that January might have been a bit of a trial for waves of earth signs, right? It seems to come and go in waves for a lot of folks. So we're going to take a look at what kind of February you're going to have as a result of the January that you had. So what kind of February are earth signs going to have as a result of the January that they had? So let's take a look at the energies coming from January 1st, or from the month of January 1st. I see with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups both in reverse that this is about a relationship that fell out of balance. And in January, either you or the universe brought balance to your situation. I see with the King of Swords in the upright that after this relationship at least went on a break, it might have ended for some earth signs. You might have some earth energy in your birth chart also, I see. But I see that a bunch of earth signs took this as a chance to come in control of their mental life, to learn more about what they should or shouldn't say. A lot of people learn to keep their own counsel. I see with the Ten of Pentacles also that a lot of people were able to at least come closer to their wealth, their physical wealth. This could be financial resources, but this could also be what makes life easier, living on earthly life easier. So if that's, I don't know, having a great home, coming closer to a great home, whether that's, I don't know, it could be having a nicer bank account, a larger bank account, for instance. But I see that because a lot of earth signs chose to sit and think about their circumstances before moving forward, that established balance to their situation and gave quite a bit of balance to their earthly resources. Not just for themselves, but for the people around them, for earth signs families here. I'm going to take a look at February. This is going to be from the top. I see with the Chariot in reverse that there is an obstacle headed your way. It's going to move kind of slowly. Here's the thing. You're going to be asked to have your King of Cups in balance in order to get through this as best as possible. Absolutely the kind of person to live by their intuition, but know when to think versus act versus feel. There's the possibility that this could be deeply emotionally upsetting for a lot of folks. This might reveal some flaws in how you deal with your emotional life, for instance. This might reveal some flaws to do with a relationship, with a water sign even. And it will be kind of difficult to get through this obstacle coming up in February. Which is why it's key to be the King of Cups and the King of Swords both in balance. I do note that the King of Cups lands on the King of Swords this month, which is not necessarily like you're good at thinking through the situation, but are you as good feeling through the situation? Are you listening to your intuition? It might be that listening to your intuition is going to help you get around this obstacle coming at you this month. And it might be connected to your finances, to your resources. This will be as big or as small as an obstacle as your willingness or your unwillingness to let your intuition guide. It's great that you're able to think your way through stuff, to be able to talk it out, but are you also able to let your emotions sometimes, or your intuition at the very least, to let your intuition bring you to a neat conclusion? You are going to need to do things kind of your own way. Um, uh, I'm getting both for air signs and for earth signs that listening to unconventional wisdom, or even listening to the wisdom that comes within yourself, because ultimately we should all be magicians upright, in the sense that, excuse me, we should all be our own magicians in the sense that we have everything we need within ourselves in order to move forward in the best way possible for ourselves, to bring good karma to ourselves and bring good results to others. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, some earth signs are in danger of missing out on a happily ever after, either with the family that they left behind or with a future family. You are being asked absolutely to listen carefully to your spirit guides, to your ancestors, to the universe, to work your way through this obstacle. And it looks like specifically emoting, giving your emotions balanced rein is part of your obstacle here. And that's what's keeping you from finding your happily ever after. And that makes sense. If you're blocking your own emotional energy, if you're not in control of your own emotions, it is going to be difficult to find your happily ever after. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse suggest to me that someone, an earth sign, possibly squandered an opportunity in the past, and you're being asked to be cautious about squandering further opportunities to love and nurture yourself, in the sense that you plant good karmic seeds for yourself, right? Sometimes that means doing difficult things. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, that's not necessarily, that's sometimes spending more than you're taking in. Sometimes that's not seeing what value emotions have. That's not seeing what value a loving person in your life or your loving family. That's not seeing their value and possibly squandering that. I'd be really, really cautious of this energy in the month of February. Please, please proceed slowly with the Chariot and the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse. You might get the Ace of Wands somewhere later. To please proceed slowly, possibly reach out to therapy for this. No tarot reading is a replacement for good, solid therapy with a licensed therapist, okay? You might need to walk away from just thinking about what you want to do, and you'll need to move into actually doing what it is you want to do. You might need to start walking away from a situation. You might need to think, or you might need to finish walking away from a situation in order to let go of this kind of daydreamy aspect. I do see you being the Fool and jumping off into a new era here. And this is absolutely something that you should do. It might be the right thing for folks to walk away from this Eight of Cups, from a situation that isn't serving you anymore. Walking away from not valuing the people around you in the month of February. valuing what you have. Um, I like seeing a lot of this pentacle energy with earth signs. Um, being more in touch with your earth energy is absolutely something that you're going to need to do in the month of February. It's something that's great for you to do, in fact. So, this is the newer version of the Nine of Pentacles. The grapes on the original Rider-Waite Smith version of the Nine of Pentacles is what stands out to me. Cultivating the earth, and first of all, being on the kind of earth that will grow quality grapes for presumably wine or something like that. Not all land in the world is good land for grapes, and a lot of this card is about finding the very best place possible for yourself to grow. It could be that by walking away from the more immature aspects of being an earth sign, the daydreaming, for instance, thinking about what you would like to do but never actually doing it. Walking away from, or I should say, walking into what it is you want to do, taking that leap, is what the universe really, really wants you to do. And you're walking into wealth for yourself, not just wealth for your family when you do this kind of thing. You'll build up a strong defense for yourself in the future, and you're going to give yourself an entirely new way of thinking if you do it. A new way of thinking for yourself, a new way of talking with people. People are going to notice how you've kind of upgraded your language, how you talk about things. You might be excited about new things as a result of this. But I do see you needing to do some work and possibly building up your defenses against people who would be upset at your success in the future. How are you going to deal with those folks who might be upset with your success in the future? So, folks, I want to take a look at some Sufi Wisdom Oracle cards. We're just going to take a look at 3. So, might be difficult for earth signs. You are being asked to live in the moment, to go with the flow, to go with your intuition. Kind of like with that King of Cups, you might feel kind of blocked up, intuitively speaking, when it comes to the month of January. And the month of February is asking you to start to go with the flow, to trust your intuition, to trust your gut feeling this month. Because you're being guided to your life's purpose here. So this is about a deeper love for yourself, and not the kind that says that medicating is love. No, the actual kind of love where you upgrade yourself, where you become a more incredible person spiritually, emotionally, and of course, mental and the physical realm will all follow if you take care of your spiritual and emotional realms. Spirit says that's all for you, folks. I hope that you have a good February. Please take a look at my weekly reading for January 30th through February 5th if this resonates with you. And also, I would love to do a personal reading for you if that is something that you would like. Take a look at my website at fourwandsdivination.com, and I hope that you have a great day.